It's showtime, everyone. Twitch is working. Very nice. And drum roll, please. So is YouTube. Hi, guys. I'm back. Just me and Bukovac. Reading our book, you know. We will continue our game. If you like liquor, the smell of sweat, urine, and vomit, or the sight of piss on gateways, walls, and lampposts as part of Warsaw is for you. I like the liquor. I can do without the rest of it. Although Warsaw would be pretty cool, actually. I have 2 points. I can give myself adrenaline rush, increases inflicted damage. But I can't go past here. We've nabbed that already. Oh, we already nabbed that one, didn't we? Is there a way to move this? Display? There is. Oh, look at that. We have many more friends waiting for us. Yeah, we have spent 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've spent 1, 2, 3, and 2 and 2. Okay, I'm not sure what the up arrows mean exactly. That I can advance them. I guess that I can advance them. Good evening to whomever has joined me. So that would be 2 points, and that would give exposure, increases the damage taken by the target by 50. Upgrade permanently increases my health points by 2. Well, that's not bad either. Over here, also does the same thing. Restores 4 of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. Right. That might be useful later on when we have a whole bunch of mobs dotted up and suffering such terrible pains. I think we'll develop that. Now, presumably the one we're chasing right now will have journal. Is it entries? There we are, entries. Salutors. The salutor we're chasing right now will fill in one of those blanks for us, presumably. We are about to start. Well, maybe not. We're about to start a seance. We've got a sparkly over here. Yes, we do. The wooden armrest looked battered. A frustrating thought penetrated Sergei's mind as he sat on a chair watching Sofia from afar. Why did Sofia suddenly start ignoring him? He would do anything for her if she asked. The problem is that Sofia won't speak at all. She takes no notice of him anymore. Do we have anything else about? Oh, we've got a sparkly over here. Ashtray full of cigarette butts. The smoking was accompanied by a joyful conversation. Sofia's friends were happy she came with them despite her father's ban. They liked to watch her clever intrigues that provide them with topics for gossip. The cigarette butts have women's lip marks on them. If only their fathers saw what they were doing. Sofia spreads her wings when she's out of her father's sight. Watching her scheming is sheer pleasure. I'm going to take a quick. I have no reason not to. Ooh, we've got something over there. Letters. Father's letters to Svetlana were very tender and romantic. I would not have expected this from him. If these letters had fallen into the wrong hands, they could have done a lot of damage to the lovers. Anything else in here? No, doesn't look like it. Something is here. Shall we talk? Sofia.
Mr. Shulsky, may I have a word?
Of course, Sofia.
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
She digs me. Admit you don't know the rules of the game. Note that her father required knowledge or context required to give this response. Your father doesn't like thaumaturges.
Your father would not be thrilled about you playing games with the Thaumaturge.
Maybe that's precisely the point. To keep violating his wishes?
First, please tell me the rules of this game.
Of course, I'm being silly. After all, you've been away a long time. It's simple. Each player in turn must admit a truth or accept a dare. Anyone who doesn't must drop out of the game and thereby loses. And I don't like to lose.
I would guess that to you, a dare would be the lesser of two evils.
How very perceptive.
Well, I am a
It involves
magician.
finding out my comrades' secrets, Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
Your companions don't have anything against a little ruse like this?
It's not deception, it's resourcefulness.
Mm-hmm.
In theory, there's no rule against asking for help. Please don't make me beg, Mr. Shulsky.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
I'll take a look around.
Party game. At Sofia Scalon's request, I agreed to play Truth or Dare to help her complete her task. She and her companions are looking for distraction by learning more about each other, but I could use that to my advantage. We have more fluttery little clue bits over here. Oh. Pardon me. Excuse me. Mind 3. My mind is too low. Joy drifts over the mirror's surface. Her heart throbs when everyone is looking, when her name echoes everywhere. Sofia. So what if some lose their heads for her? Literally. It only makes for better stories. Wow, is she a shallow little creature. This is Ligia. Ligia?
May I have a word?
You want anything else?
You enjoying yourself in this viper's den?
Oh, the vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin. I've heard she's a dreadful schemer.
And that seems to be the case.
I'd better change the subject. I'm going.
Well, that wasn't really changing the subject as much as it was, you know. Oh, we got something over here. Empty glass. Numerous empty glasses indicate someone here is a fast drinker. Sip, sip, sip. Maxim swigs alcohol as he watches the surroundings, focusing mainly on the ladies and longing for companionship. Irina's looking pretty today. Maxim is lonely, as we all are from time to time. He tries to drown his feelings in alcohol, as we all do from time to time. But the effect of the opposite of intentions. His attention is drawn by Sofia Scalon's friend, Irina. Sofia.
They're getting impatient. What have you found out?
As a result of my decisions, that path is closed. Oh well. And I have a couple things that are still evading me.
Maxim only has one thing on his mind. Miss Irina.
Oh, I knew it! Might Irina return his interest?
I haven't been able to establish that yet. I'm
Something still eludes me.
investigating the problem.
Something still eludes me. Oh, we've got more sparkles over here. Decorative sofa. She sat on that sofa, watching the crowd. Usually flirtatious and playful, she felt an overwhelming emptiness at that moment, which was something new for her, a feeling of loneliness, a need to belong. It only lasted a moment. Then she grinned and continued the same old charade. I have another point. But nowhere to put it. Not until I get hold of these. Wait. Oh, okay. What did I need for the... I need Mind 3 for the, to use the mirror. Do I not have a point? I thought I had a point. No, I've already used that. Okay, yeah, I've only added 2. So until I capture the, these 2 critters, I can't advance these anymore. Four and 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. We have another sparkly here. The piano. It stands on the piano, but there are no flowers in it. It's a decorative vase. The vase reflects the strong emotions bubbling up in Sergei. Jealousy mixed with fear. Jealousy directed at me, as he considers me his rival. Fear that Sofia will ignore him when I'm around. Sergei can't stop thinking about Sofia. He cares about her so much he's willing to do anything for her. He can't understand why Sofia doesn't reciprocate his feelings, which frustrates him. He considers me a rival admirer. As if he could be a rival to me. Make sure. Okay, doesn't look like anything's popped up over there. Oh, I see another. We have another. Oh, it's her again. We'll see if this has added to my options.
Impatient. What have you found out?
Sergei's secret.
As far as Sergei,
Yes?
I'll be honest. He'd do anything for you.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
Meaningful question. Sofia seems to be toying with me. Keeps boldly asking about my private matters, looking for strength in her impertinence. I only wonder if she's toying with Viktor Solsky, or the person, or the Thaumaturge. Sofia Scalon, the scheming of Scalon's daughter, has made her the elite's favorite. Her plots provide distraction and make up the content of keenly spread gossip. At the moment, I am the object of her games. She's teasing me despite her father, who hates thaumaturges. Or is it just a charade to mask her loneliness? But I think also she is the one who has the critter after her. Should I say my heart is already taken? She'll want to know who. I'm going to avoid answering.
Maybe we should not reveal all our secrets to one another right away.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sofia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you. Therefore, Velis chased Sofia
Velis.
Cowan and her floor
Yep.
here.
That's the other.
She seemed like such an innocent girl,
Critter.
didn't she? It's no coincidence she focused on me. After all, old Scowan hates thaumaturges. The little scamp. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw. I hope her father doesn't find out.
And then we'll nab her little friend. Sophia Scallon's flaw. After the game of Truth or Dare, something flickered around Sophia Scallon, a flaw induced by scheming. It fits. After all, Sophia has a fondness for high society and playing games. The Salutor at the Imperial Hotel. Veles, the inciter, is lured by the flaw of the schemer Sophia Scallon. In order to capture him, I'll have to play by the rules here, which means exposing Sophia to some stirring experience. I sense that a scandal is inevitable. Well, it does seem that since I have no access to Mind 3 yet, until I presumably catch her Salutor, strange, so handsome. Let's skip talking to her. She's been unpleasant the whole time. I will sit.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with the souls.
Well, it was the souls that chose me after all.
It's true. The gentleman has a card.
Ah. Turned around, you gave me the card as a fool, and now I'm using it against you. Haha. I'm gonna get the Salutor and you're not.
Let us lay our hands on the table. Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
He doesn't
Leave her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Dear guests, I implore you, the souls.
I lack the dimension force for a Salutor. Irritates Sergei. I need one more mind?
Is that jealousy I hear?
Stand here, right now!
I accept the challenge right now.
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
Something continues to elude me. Keep searching.
Would a duel make you happy, miss? Between this poor man and me?
Are you all going to fight now?
Choose a location.
A duel over me would be truly beyond exciting.
Yes, I think so too.
Don't you dare!
Madame Samira will remember this. Victores.
You were supposed to stay away. I was supposed to leave here with Veles. All that work for nothing.
Spare yourself the trouble. It was a fair fight.
By doing this,
But I don't intend to
I've
hold you
increased
here.
my
Truth be
pride.
told, I even feel sorry for you.
Oh, that's sweet.
What does that mean?
Rid yourself of the pride you've got within. Otherwise, it will lead you to the gallows.
Hey, Vorp.
Enough of this. There's a Sadita waiting for me.
Enjoy him, fool.
Veles. Snaky boy. $25, $21. Improve at Thaumaturgy. I think I only have 1 point. So I can't. Alright, good luck, Kiss. Round 1, round 2. He's going to try to shank me, and he's going to try to shoot me. And let's attempt to interrupt. And let's see. He's only at 25. Yeah, we'll go with Upir. Or Bukavach. Makes me lose focus instead of damage. Yeah, I'll take the chance on that. Way to go, Bukavach! Oh, round 2. Fight! Let's see. We can dot him up. It's going to do 3 to 4 at the end of every round for 5 rounds. Let's... dot her up. All right, we've dotted up her. And Bukavach should take care of him, I think. Turn back to him. Bukavach! Quick chat, and hopefully interrupt, and we'll head back over here to Upir. Hopefully I interrupted his next attack. The dot took her out. Nice big heal for me. And he buffed him. He's currently at 10. Nice little heal, and down he goes. More experience. I've acquired a new flaw. Scheming.
Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see,
A snake in the hand. Catch Veles, the Salitor lured into the Imperial Hotel.
The souls have now told me everything I needed to hear.
And you, sir, what can you tell us?
That path is closed. Admit to everyone that it's my fault. Say it's because of Sophia's flaw. I can apologize to Sergei.
Sergei, please wait a moment.
Mr. Shulsky, there are only so many humiliations a gentleman can tolerate. I have reached my limit. Congratulations to you both.
I lack the dimension, or Salutor for that.
I can see I won't convince you. I have to explain myself. It was me who provoked the whole situation. Sergei didn't have anything to do with it.
But what was all this for?
Madame Samira will
What's
remember
going
this.
on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see. We're terminating this disaster.
One moment. First, Mr. Shulsky will explain himself.
For my own, freely chosen reasons. I was looking for something here, and I found it. I regret that it was at someone else's expense.
Enough wistful chatter. Wait, it was you Mr. Puhalski was talking about.
What was he saying?
That you're a bore, a troublemaker, and a pest. Let's go.
Entry added. Countess Lermontova. Wait, there's... looks like we got another fight on our hands. So he's got a venomous smile, inflicts damage, 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. Slippery bet, inflicts damage, restores 10 of my health points, has 50% chance to triple that amount. Wow. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less. Good Luck Kiss inflicts damage, gives a 50% chance that damage will be tripled. And Lucky Turn inflicts damage, launches an attack on a random enemy. Hi Veles, how you doing? Mastery requires Rasputin's help. There's rather a lot of them. I don't think I can actually improve my Thaumaturge. I only have 1 point. Dimension Force Word. Lowered until I pay Rasputin a visit. Okay. Let's see. Invulnerability. Makes you immune to gaining new negative traits. Attack with oooOOOOO to disable. Alright, well, looks like we're starting a fight. We're starting a fight, boys! Now, I've got my doubts about this one, but okay. He's going to be wounding. Oh, he's going to try and smash me in the face. I really don't like that. Upir. Removes all negative states, and it disables an enemy trait. I don't know, maybe I could... I'll find out this next turn. We'll see if I can actually put multiple dudes on things. Action, reaction makes me lose focus instead. 11 to 14. Focus deprivation will be more effective against this enemy. Right, but this guy's hurt. Ukavat. He's not quite going to hit him hard enough, but nearly hard enough. 1 point damage from a bullet. Seems a little unlikely. He's going to face smash, alright? We don't want him to smash our face. We'll try to interrupt with a quick attack. Pretty solid smack there. Ow. I think I'm in trouble here. Alright, we definitely need a nice big heal out of this. Uh-oh. He's down. I should have gotten a heal. I should have gotten a heal. Hey, Knock-Knocks. What the hell was that? I should have gotten a heal. Wow. Okay. That was, not fair. How you doing, Knock-Knocks? I mean, I really, really should have gotten a heal. Face smash, calculated shot, face smash. 2 face smashes coming up. That's not great. Alright, let's see. Let's see. All right, we change over to Upir. No, not him then. Okay, he's about to get his shot off. Alright, next up is my bestest buddy. And then wounding bullet from him. Face smash from him. We want to try and interrupt that. Alright, he's doing a calculated shot next. That shouldn't be a problem. That hurt. One. It's getting dicey again. I don't think I did enough to finish him off. And that's trouble. Those guns are loaded with soft pellets. They're BB guns, clearly. Also didn't watch any other stream of this game, so I have no frame of reference for story or characters or gameplay mechanics. This is the combat system, and it's not going great for me, truth be told. He's going to shoot. He's going to face smash. The face smash will finish me unless I can get a heal off. How much is that going to do again? Oh, I didn't actually want it to hit him. Alright, well, I don't have any choice. Anyway, we've got to try and interrupt him, so he doesn't get off his face smash. Because the face smash will finish me. He's at 1. I should have hit him. I should get a heal out of that. I did. I'm still kicking. I have no focus left. Alright, he's at 12. Why is it showing me? What am I about to get hit with? He's going to hit me with special ammo. That's not good. So between the two of them, they will finish me if I don't finish him. What about with Bukovac? So, it's a standard RPG. This is the combat equivalent. I have 3 sort of captured spirits on my side. And this is not an actual representation, generally, of the actual fight, I don't think. Except that I did die there that last time, so maybe. Let's see. So, Bukovac. Damage equal to 8 for each enemy affected. Doom. Oh. Alright, so. We put Bukovac on him. And if I quick attack, I can interrupt this guy. And I won't die. I'll only almost die. He's at 7. So that should finish him. Come on, Bukovac. Counting on you. Wow. Okay. Victory.
Don't scare me
The
like
water
that.
running down the fountain has the viscous movement of slime.
Mr. Shursky,
It's
are you all right?
it's Jello.
I think it's time for us to.
It's a Jello fountain.
I'll snug us a carriage.
You'll have a hard time at this hour. I'll drop you off.
See, you can always count on Mr. Konieczkin.
Konieczki.
Victor. Thank you. That's very polite.
It was very polite. Good evening. Really enjoying this game. Something about it reminds me of the games from the 90s. Running behind the stream and wanted to stay with the story. Anyway, have a great evening. Thank you. Thank you very much. You have yourself a fine evening and an upcoming week as well. Yeah, it's an interesting game. The roleplay RPG parts are relatively conventional, but the combat certainly isn't, and a lot of the sort of narrative isn't as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Is there some magic time slowing effect playing around? No, not really. It's basically, it's just they slow this, everything slows down for the combat in the game to be basically turn-based. In the cutscene, it looks better. Good evening. Really enjoying this game. Yep. I saw that. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. And enjoy your evening. Thank you for your interesting evening. Let her get angry. Apologize.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
Not tonight, please.
Liga. Good night.
My sister's pissed off at me.
Oh my.
Perception is
That's noisy.
obtained another thaumaturgy point. It's a phone call, presumably Rasputin. Yes, that Rasputin.
The telephone. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, Voringen.
Victor?
Speaking.
Victor, Uncle Sasha here. How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
Captured but untamed salutors won't obey my orders. That's the spirit that I captured.
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. And how are you, Uncle?
I wanted to... I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter. Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
I'll try.
All right. So where should we meet?
Well, we were just out in the
Remember why I
rain.
took you kids for donuts?
I do.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Victor. Thank you.
That was very peculiar by my uncle. Perception is weakened. I have to pay a visit to Rasputin before I can get my perception cleared up and be able to use Veles as a pet. Actually, the rain, I noted last night that the rain on their elaborate clothing, the way it would hit visibly and then sort of soak in, was really nicely done. So one of the things is I have the ability to use my perception, and wow, it really is busted. Don't know good actually looks due to Switch pixelation. Oh, watch it on the Switch. Nifty. So normally, if I right-click, it sends out this red cloud around me of my perception. But right now it's damaged. Green square. So I'm going to head over and see if I can catch. Message to Victor Shulsky. Please come to the cemetery immediately. Urgent matter. Yesenti Sokol. Gravedigger. That's... did we need a gravedigger? Having an emergency where our dad was... theoretically, our dad was just buried. I'm not sure I believe that. I have to go to Rasputin... Pawskowska Street. Pawski Cemetery, Pawskawa Street. Actually, let me exit and see if that's here. Point of interest. A patisserie. Nice. Locked. Point of interest. Point of interest. Point of interest. Place of respite. So if we then go to the larger map and we look at what we know of southern Sodomitsky, we can't. Pawishli. I'm going to guess he's in Pawishli. I need to talk to him because I can't perceive things right now. Oh, Twitch, not Switch. Ah. Let's see. Point of interest, respite, locked and locked. Point of interest, locked. Locked, locked. Pawn shop, moonshine bar. All right, that's of no assistant then. He's not here. How about we go to the southern Thaumaturge. Otherwise, we're off to the cemetery. Store and restaurant owners are inventing French names for establishments to avoid putting their Russian variants on signs. Très rusé. Oh, it does say Twitch. My eyes are going. Point of interest. I'm not seeing where... he actually is. Maybe he is out by the cemetery. Well, I guess I'm going to find out. Regardless, I need to talk to the grave digger. A point of interest. A beautiful tune, as if the fiddle were alive and carried it on its own. For a brief moment, I felt like someone had touched a string in me that I didn't know existed. Right, there's the barber, where I can change my hair if I choose to. But we are looking for the cemetery merchant. I guess I talk to him.
Get a steak for when your life is at stake. Make any vampire quickly retire.
First we've heard of
For
vampires.
you, sir? Premium wood carved at midnight on the solstice. They're cheap.
The steaks are exquisite, I must admit. What else do you sell?
Holy icons, miraculous Marys, salt.
Table salt?
Consecrated, but the steaks, I tell you, sir. Ever since they buried the magician, they've been selling like hotcakes. Anyone
That's
with
my
some
dad
sense
is
buys
the
them.
Do
magician.
you believe in all of this?
I believe in money.
Capitalism.
And if people are willing to buy a stick out of fear, then who am I to argue?
Ask about the buried
This
magician.
buried magician.
Shulsky?
Is it Shulsky?
I think so. It makes no difference to me what his name was.
For him, steaks are not enough. We need to call the Pope.
Don't tell anyone or I'll lose my livelihood.
Goodbye. I hope the vampires don't take revenge on you.
They have no interest in me. I'm anemic. Please, tell your friends. On Wednesdays, I sell 4 steaks for the price of 2.
Well, that's a bargain. That's almost 2 for 1. I see little red sparkles. There's something over here that needs my particular attention. Note from a sermon. The predatory culture of the West is already digging its claws into the beating heart of our nation, the church. How many of us are choosing to visit the tabernacles of entertainment instead of worship? Even once serious institutions are turning into a circus. I am thinking, for example, of the event that will take place on Thursday in a building that has always hosted only respected people of science, and now, at a time that exactly coincides with the rosary service at the church, they're planning to put on a moving picture show, a hollow clown act designed to divert our thoughts from work, family, and religion. Wow, yeah, that sounds terrible. The gravedigger.
What is this foolishness? Open this gate!
This is Madman.
Right. No one can keep us from entering the cemetery. It's a free country. Well,
How long are you going
It's
to
1905
keep
Poland, by the way. Or 1905
closed,
Warsaw.
It's closed.
Russia-controlled Poland.
Mr. Shulsky, finally.
I've acquired knowledge or context required to give a
I read
response.
your message. What is it about?
I won't talk about it out here in front of these boors. Come inside.
You're letting him in, Gravedigger? What the hell is going on?
Shut your mouths or I won't open till Judgment Day. This is about your father, you know.
Well, I picked that up, yeah.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Bah.
Humbug.
What did my father do this time?
I've got two pieces of news, so to speak. There's bad news, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Which do you want to hear first?
Always the bad news.
Tell me the bad news.
Today some
And I do
rebel
look
came
wet.
here
I
and
might be
started
sweating.
making trouble.
I've been sick.
Ravaged your family too.
What do you mean, ravaged?
I couldn't believe it either. I sent you a note immediately.
What about the other news?
One night, I went out and saw the dead lying around. But not in their places, you know? In the pathways. And then I saw their graves dug up, as if the dead crept right out of the ground.
And these bodies are still lying here?
No, of course not. You can't do that. But if you want to learn more about the case, they might come out again tomorrow night. People are starting to talk about resurrections and the end of the world. Resurrections and now these maniacs. Judgment Day seems to be upon us, you know?
It always has been.
According to my knowledge, dead bodies don't rise on their own. Were there any witnesses? Any noise at night? Traces?
Nothing. Just the stiffs in odd places.
And the troublemakers?
Those vandals that ravaged the tomb, what did they look like?
He didn't know. He didn't
Closed
say.
the gate because they're still hanging around there. Why don't you see for yourself, you know?
I'll go to see the tomb.
Goodbye.
Get rid of this scum at once.
I assume that wasn't talking about me. Trouble with the family tomb. There's some shady characters hanging around the family tomb. The Pulaski gravedigger couldn't chase them off, so he closed the cemetery to visitors while waiting for me.
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
I think he's a real, you know, temperamencer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer?
I must admit that I can see some sort of vision behind this project. However, gentlemen, don't take it personally, but I can't allow you to continue this devastation. My sister spent a fortune on the engraving. She'll kill me if she finds out what happened here.
Then she'll have to get in line.
Here we go again. Restores 4 of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less. How did I manage to move this that one time? I don't remember. Oh, that would work. Sure. Bond of Speed, self-cast. The Salvator's next action will be 1 round faster. Well, I'd actually rather hold on to those points for... Well, we'll see how this goes then. don't see where we have any choice. Alright. He's prepping a counterattack. He's going to hit to the torso, and he's going to also hit to the torso. Who do we have out? Let's change to Bukovac. That's all you've got, Bukovac? But on him... Oh, you've got Doom. But on him you don't have Doom? Does less. Alright, hit him with your Doom. I'm just going to do a bunch. Between the two of us, we should be able to get up close to finishing him, if not finishing him. Ow. Alright, he's going to be hitting me next, so a quick attack may interrupt his attack. Yes, it does say I have to improve that one trait. Alright, we got him taken out of the way. And I went looking for Rasputin, I couldn't find him. Alright, he's going to try to hit me in the torso, he's going to try to hit me in the torso. Guess where they're both trying to hit me? It's the torso. Inflicts damage, but it's only going to hit for 2. Not going to be hitting him very hard. Alright, let's go ahead and hit him with that. And he can get Doom from Bukovac. So this guy's going to start bleeding. Ow. That's going to be coming on. Let's see, he's going to he's counterattack prepping. He's going to try to hit to the torso. Let's try to do a quick attack and interrupt. Let's see, that's up next, and then the hit to the torso. Get him, Bukovac. Let's see, let's change over to Upir. And Upir. Alright, Upir should finish him off and give me a heal. Quick attack has a good chance of interrupting him. There, he should be down. He is. I got a nice big heal. Did I interrupt his attack? I did. Oh, he still has the defensive buff up. Well, that would explain it. That's why my attacks on him are doing so little damage. If we switch back to Bukovac, Bukovac should be able to finish him. Regardless. Oh, maybe not. Evidently not. And the suffering state is over. Well, we'll finish him quickly then. That... Yeah, I don't have access to that right now. The one that would remove the fortified state from him. Okay, well, we'll go back to Bukovac then. And I will... reduce his focus. He'll give me a little hit. Not too terrible. He's about to go out because I'm going to finish him. Unless, of course... Alright, he's tough, so that didn't get through. But that did. Alright, we defeated all three.
Let's take a look around.
Writing on the tomb. Apage, demons, was. Or a page. I don't know if a page, apage. My father, a demon? Fine. Let them have their way. Another thaumaturgy point. That's nice. What do we have here? Countess Lermontova. Fedorovna Lermontov. The doyen of the family and political force to all who must reckon with. She is one of the Tsar's favorite advisors and not to be underestimated. And that's currently locked, and that allows me to kill time, but I have no particular need to do that. Let's see if we can find Rasputin. 7 Pawaskowska Street. Oh, we've got another note from a sermon. It's not hard to see that harmful fads and entertainment from the West have spread among our youth, and right in front of our noses. I'm talking here, for one, about the infamous teacher who gives lessons on how to twitch in frenzied fits. And he had the gall to accept money for it. Fortunately, owing to a few vigilant parishioners, my own intervention, this shameful demoralization will soon cease. Notes from how to compose a sermon. Someone's going on at 184 Cimentarma Street that has the priest worried about being a potential pernicious fad from the West. I think it was dancing.
So,
Fat Buddy, good
Mr.
evening.
Shulsky,
The combat is ordering my imaginary friends to fight and fighting myself.
I could hear the echoes.
But they're not actually imaginary. They're real.
But
They're
they
just
weren't too keen to
magical,
talk,
and only
and I have a
thaumaturges
few
can
questions to ask.
see them. They sort of
Maybe
attach
I could
themselves to
help,
people who
you
have
know?
particular flaws. My first one, for instance, is attached to me because of my pride.
It's a rather grim job you've got here.
Well, you know, I'd rather do this than struggle with drunkards in a bar or old.
That's what all the crazies say, indeed.
The dead
They're
are
all
dumb
just thaumaturges.
and predictable, you know. Unless they start rising from the grave, that is.
Goodbye.
I'll just stand here.
I'll just stand here then. Okay. That's nice. Me standing here. Isn't it lovely? How do I get out? Polska. Oh, there it is. That's where Rasputin is. If I can get out. You did let the fancy boy in. How am I going to get out? Oh, digger. Grave digger.
So, Mr. Shulsky.
Goodbye.
I'll just stand here.
Why don't you just stand there and let me out? Oh, we've got An obituary. The late P. Vitalji Goryemkin gave up his spirit to God on September 3rd, 1905. The procession of the body to Pawashki Cemetery will take place on Friday at 4 in the afternoon. From his home at number 7 Milna Street, the bereaved wife invites the family and all well-wishers to his somber rite. The crumpled newspaper pages ooze with someone's cool, cynical calculation. They use the obituary page as a map to find those waiting to be dug up. Well, maybe there's something else here in the area. I'm going to run around a bit. But my senses aren't picking up much because they're damaged right now. If I'd realized that Rasputin was right there, I would have gone to him. I don't know if I can get out. I'm showing more little red bop dots. So there must be something else over here, perhaps. There is. It remembers times of uprisings and cholera epidemics. A fresh trace of pain raised above other memories that the statue has been silent witness to. The widower's trembling hand seeking support. Its vibrations permeate the bricks with a mixture of revulsion and grief caused by the ghastly sight of the corpse of his recently buried wife perched on her open coffin. Okay, creepy. We'll try again out front. Oh, there's something over there, maybe another exit, which would take me to where I needed to go. Yeah, as I mentioned last night, this is the kind of thing about adventure games that sometimes really yoinks you out, is desperately searching for the thing that you're missing. Tomb, Graf Friedrich Karl Nesselrode, Marie Mukhanoff, route by him. Here's the one who broke Norwood's heart. From Vitaly Goremkin's grave. On the deadly, cool tombstone, the gravedigger has left words of prayer and a concern, straying on the marble. The concern that the dead won't rest in peace in accord with the laws of nature. It's a harbinger of the apocalypse. The third one this week. Alright, so there was no way through. That was the grave that I spotted. Let's see if perhaps there's a way out over here. Or another. There's another clue of some sort. Lily petals. Withering white petals. The last lilies from the garden, picked with the intention of bringing her joy, fell on the cobblestones when he saw her walking arm in arm with another man. The symbol of purity has been tainted with black ink. May she regret her decision. Wow. Harsh. Can we get out through this gate? Probably not. Nope. As I said, this is the bit that's always a bit odd about a lot of RPGs and old-style adventure stories. Can I get out now?
So, Mister?
It's rather grim.
Well, the dead are come and
Goodbye.
I still can't get out. Perhaps I can rest a bit. Or perhaps I missed something else over here. But I can't get in because that's locked. Changing the time of day. Across Warsaw you'd find benches where you can wait for another time of day. Certain events only take place on a certain time of day. Alright, we'll wait.
Let's wait.
Me and Upir, my friend.
So, did you miss the city?
He's not imaginary. He's just invisible to me, to everyone but me, and silent.
Me no. Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
Well, it's a graveyard. If you're going to kill time, does seem like a good place. Oh. Discarded crowbar. Inept efforts to pry the tomb door open came to nothing. A crude tool, as crude as the man who used it. The steel reverberates with the desire to destroy what is strange, corrupted by magic. And unfamiliar, just like they were instructed by the was. Ah, that explains. They're still laying down there, or yeah, those are the guys who crossed me. I put them in a coma, evidently. Not that they didn't deserve a coma. Kind of did. Dicks. Can I get out now? No! Still cannot get out. Don't suppose you've got another conversation for me? A different one? Ah, ask what the was is.
What is the WAS? Those fellas at the mausoleum were connected with it.
Ah, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Loonies, you know. Ever since your father was laid to rest here, they've been yelling their heads off by the walls.
Where can I find their bosses? You know?
Why? Do you smell blood? There's one behind the cemetery wall inciting the crowd. Ask him.
I will if you'll open the gate.
Once you're cleaned up near the mausoleum, I can open the gate.
Lunatics from the WAS, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Their agitator can be found by the cemetery wall. The Vendetta, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society, has targeted my father. Normally I would say, be my guest, but they're acting so nastily, I put them on my blacklist. In order to learn more about them, I should find their agitator by the Pawaszki cemetery wall.
Goodbye.
Journal updated. Can I get out now? Oh, that door's open, everyone. Hello. First thing we do, we head over here. To Pawaszkowska. Ah, I should have known. Pawaszki,
Yes, sir?
Pawaszkawa.
Please let me in. It's urgent.
You can't just turn up like this. What will I tell Sir and Madam?
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
I can sense he's in the drawing room. Alright, is this the drawing room? Is anyone in here drawing? Doesn't look like an art room to me.
Intriguing.
Apartment. The Narazinskis' apartment, while not too big, is impressive. It's well furnished and displays their wealth. I have a reading here. Invitations. A pile of invitations to tea parties and dinners from Warsaw's notable personalities. The most recent one is from Countess Lermontova. Is this the, that's the bedroom. I don't want them to think I'm snooping just because I'm snooping. A little. Just, you know. 365 dinner recipes for 5 plun by Lucina C. Slice your... this is bread pudding. Oh, I love bread pudding. There's a recipe from Cook's Illustrated magazine for bread pudding that is insane. Slice your bread. Wholemeal is best. Thinly and dry it to brown. Then mash in flour. Takes 3 tablespoons of this bread flour, a glass of French wine, and a cup of sugar. Add 8 egg yolks to it. Add some cloves, cinnamon, mashed vanilla. Pour a tablespoon of clarified butter and the foam of said 8 egg whites mixed together. Pour into a saucepan, greased with butter. God damn it, pardon the yawn. And sprinkled with breadcrumbs and put in the oven for a quarter of an hour. Serves 4 to 6 people. Now I want fucking bread pudding in the worst possible way. Mr. Shulsky. Let's listen. Swine, that's all they are, all men. Ah, Mr. Shulsky. My friend, what do you need? Rasputin.
Is that him?
In the flesh. Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Naryczynska, and my dear friend, Viktor Shulsky.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Viktor to us.
She's a delight.
What brings you here?
But you were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a thaumaturge before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
Actually, I don't feel great.
Let's see what you brought.
That's
with
why
you
I'm
this
wet
time.
in the face. I am sick again.
Close your eyes.
That's how I
and
met
focus on my
Rasputin
words.
in the first place, was chasing him down to
Concentrate on
help
my
heal me.
voice.
So yeah,
Relax
that's why I'm all
and
sweaty.
Focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself.
That's why I'm sweaty. The character, not me. I'm too old to sweat.
Do you see him? He's remarkable.
Veles. There was another character named Veles in a game I've played. I don't remember who.
I can't tame him.
Veles.
You can, and you will. Look, he's afraid of you. Calm your heartbeat. It will scare him off. Calm yourself.
Veles. The other character was named Veles. Might have come from the same source material. Obtained a thaumaturgic point.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way.
I'm not sweaty anymore.
What year is it?
I'm not sick.
1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
It's true. It does.
You look like you've made yourself at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
Have you known them long?
No, but Aniela and Lucian are my two good souls. They took me, an impoverished preacher, in under their roof, and I'll never forget that.
Are you helping them too?
I am a balm for Aniela's frazzled nerves. But enough of that. Tell me what you need.
We already took care of that, my friend.
Why was she looking at me so oddly?
She's never seen a thaumaturge. Can I help you at all?
No, I think we're good.
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Naryczynski door is always open to you.
Fine Find out more about your father's dying moments. That means probably going to the collapsed building where he supposedly died. If it was him, I have lots of points. And now I can spend some of them. Here. That'll cost 1. And here gives 50% chance of additionally lowering the target's focus by 2. I have more upgrades. We'll check on those in a second. I think I had 5. I did. So these are the various attacks I can make. Quick attacks, planned attacks, damage over time, strong attack, influences. And these are the upgrades I can apply to them. Some of them require multiple open pips. Some of them only require 1. So Bloody Rejuvenation restores 4 of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. Exposure increases the damage taken. I'm still using that for the interrupt. What do I have on this? Makes me lose focus instead. Exposure increases damage taken. That might go well with the distraction. Accidental damage gives 50% chance of additionally lowering the target's focus by 2. Gamble is chance to deal double damage, and that is a focus restore. I haven't needed that yet. All right, everything currently has one of the upgrades in place. Ah, thank you. My perception is back. Perfume bottle. A bottle of expensive French perfume, gifted to Rasputin by the Narazhinskys. Most likely as a suggestion that he might try to conceal his intense odor for the benefit of everyone. The gift was accepted, set aside, and never used. Is that like a fan? Decorative fan. Aniela's quivering words still wafted over the fan, uttered either to her husband or to herself, complaining about her failing health and psyche. The small gusts of air didn't bring any relief. Something else over here. The pictures. Medications. Various medications and tinctures in decorative bottles. Specifics prescribed by doctors and quacks. The Narazhinsky family. The Narazhinskys are well situated, quite prosperous. They live a comfortable life and have friends in high places. No wonder Rasputin has chosen them. He seems to have won their favor by taking care of Aniela, who suffers from a nervous disorder. Don't we all? Well, I guess maybe we don't all. Just a quick lap around to see if I missed anything earlier, you know. When you've got magic perception, you might as well use your magic perception. Am I right? Miss Nadarjinia? Nope. Alright, we got everything in the house. Out we go. Find out more about your father's dying moments. Where do we have to go? Southern Sroramishke. There's the carriage, okay. Oh, I see. We have a newspaper or something. Dancing handbook, Leopold Dolinsky, Modern Dances. Handwritten signature on the first page, Jan Wysocki, 1804 Kmentarna Street. Dancing handbook, a recently published book. The first page features the signature and address of the owner, Jan Wysocki, residing at 1804 Kmentarna Street. Catch a tram. Oh, okay, sure. We want to go there anyway. Mind your words and gestures. You never know who in the crowd might be an Ochrana, reformer, or an agent in disguise. Informers are everywhere. And it's not even the KGB. Oops! We have crashed. Holy crap. Am I still live? Am I still live? I am still live. Okay, that's good. Wow. Out of memory, trying to allocate a resource. Choose when to restart. It seems like it wants me to restart, but the streaming software. But no, I don't want to restart the streaming software. I want to restart the game. We'll see if it'll work. I just have to move the OK button onto the other screen, and I can continue. I think. Assuming we're still live and all that. That's really, really strange. It's the streaming software that crashed. So I don't know how I'm still streaming. That's really weird. Okay, it's still running though, so I'm gonna keep playing. That's just very weird. Okay. Looks like I can... I mean, it's continuing to run, so I'm going to keep playing. Okay, this is where I was. This is where the last save game was. Zombie software. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely that. Despite the fact the application seems to be dead, my streaming software is what died, what crashed. But it's still running, because you guys can see and hear me, so I'll keep playing, at least for a while. What do I have in the Pawashka Cemetery? I finished off there, I thought. Visit Rasputin. I did! Oh, no, 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 no. Did it screw with my whole freaking game? When it crashed like that? It did. My perception is still... Oh, that's disappointing. It didn't auto save when I exited the house? That seems really weird.
Yes, sir?
Please let me in. It's urgent.
You can't just turn up.
Fear not.
I can set...
So I'm going to skip through this pretty quick.
Intriguing.
In the
So I'm going to hurry through all this.
Actually, yes, it feels.
Still 19. Yeah.
You look like it.
What?
Have you?
Can I?
No, I won't bother you.
The Norezinski?
Looks like we're still working. You'll probably be hearing me saying that multiple times. I'm going to go ahead and save just to be on the safe side. we spent our points, we will re-spend those points. We'll check our upgrades. Bloody Rejuvenation, obvious target. I think I've moved that one there. There's a recipe in here I read. You get XP for all of these things, so I don't want to not get any of the XP I had a minute ago. If by any chance it crashes out on me again, I will probably call it an evening there. Who's this guy?
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Oh, he's one of the loudmouths.
Yes. Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason? Yes. That's all caused by tempermancy. Curses, black magic, evil energy.
Cooties.
That's enough. This nonsense is making my ears bleed. Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. A magician temperomancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun and the vanquisher of children's smiles. I'll ask again, who is in charge of this circus?
The president told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure like the others. You know how to read, right?
Thanks. I know everything now. Enjoy your Judgment Day.
We'll try this again. Last time we tried, didn't work out so great. We'll try Southern Srodomice. Will we crash out again? Will we crash out again? Not this time. Not yet, anyway. I believe we have a POI over here. Let's see. Apartment 213, the Imperial Hotel. Locked, locked. Point of interest. Point of interest. Locked, 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 locked. Police station locked. Well, it wasn't at the Imperial Hotel, that's for sure. Maybe check at the police station. Ah, the ruined building, I think. My magic leads me here. To the ruined building. The building fell on my dad, theoretically. Damaged pillar, a large pillar broken in half. Wild fury radiated from here, nestled in the body. This blow to the pillar collapsed the entire building, a punch born of a powerful fist carrying colossal amounts of strength. Chaos, only chaos can be felt here. Devoid of any composed thought or intention. What breaks through the surface of this disorder is destruction, as if designed in the guts of what wrought it. Shoe, a worn-out leather shoe, dirty from dust. The owner of the shoe was a haughty soul who feared nothing, for whom death was an intruder destroying the order of the universe. He had his feet firmly in the ground, and even when death stared him in the eye, he did not give in to the instinct to flee. Yes, the shoe belonged to my father. Okay, I'm now beginning to believe that, in fact, my father did die in there. Glasses. The bent frame and broken lens. A broken me? Well, that's disappointing. Before his last breath left him, Father's gaze wandered, searching for the source of his end. He did not close his eyes. He passed away with his eyes wide open, hurling thunderbolts from his eyes toward his nemesis. Anger clung to the crooked frame, not grief, sadness, or fear. Also natural in a moment of danger. Anger at the fact that death came too soon. It announced itself, but did not ask about any unfinished business. So his father knew what or who or what was following him, faced it, and then it knocked down the goddamn building. This place carries the memory of my father. What is left of him here completes his image as a tenacious man with a hard heart. Interestingly, he expected death, although it came sooner than he expected, which clearly upset him, and the death that came for him was a strong, uncompromising fury.
Am I a magician or what?
I will talk with Pierre.
Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. And this building, it couldn't have just fallen down like that, right as he was going by. Maybe he was on his way to a tryst with Svetlana.
Hey, Suski!
What?
Chicken butt.
Okay.
Come on. There you go. Tighter. We took his book. Well done. All right, let's wake the asshole up. Wakey, wakey.
What's...
Well, come on, Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a good look at you. You look rough, fancy boy. This isn't what I was expecting. So that's how you want to play. I've dealt with people like you here before.
So, is it straight into the fistula with him? Or should we knock him around a little?
Zero imagination, boys. Zero. It would be a shame to lose it, eh? I bet there's lots of valuable information inside. So, what will it be? Shall we talk?
Just say what you're after, and let's get this over with.
You're not the one setting conditions here.
Yeah, this time, you're not the one setting conditions.
Wow.
So, then what are yours?
A nice apology. I'll decide if you're being honest, and we'll see what comes next.
What the hell for?
For leaving me to the coppers. For washing your hands of something we fucked up together. And maybe for my father rotting in prison on top of everything else. Well, fuck, Victor. We pulled the trigger together. There'd be nothing to talk about if you hadn't nicked Pop's pistol. So how come Pop and I were the ones to pay the price?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, it's... I remember it a little differently.
Oh, now that makes me curious. Does it just so happen that in your version, you're innocent?
No, I'm not. And you're not either. But it's my father's fault most of all.
What a convenient answer. He's not going to defend himself now, is he?
I don't have any intention of changing your mind. We were dumb kids. I can't change the past.
Yeah. Full of foreboding, he desired to push away his memories. What the fuck?
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward.
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption.
Cossacks. I guess I'm going to be fighting
Let's
Cossacks.
show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
Guess that's a gang. Was I a member?
I'll take a look around.
I'm going to go ahead and just save. We're about to dance with Cossacks, I think. Inventory of debts. September. I'm going to spare you the names. Deadline till September 10th. 200 rubles. Duck in manure. Talked back. Deadline till October 5th. Knock one of his teeth out if he doesn't apologize in writing. Owes 50 rubles. Deadline until the 9th. Break one finger for every 10 rubles owed. Owes 335 rubles. Deadline until September 10th. Repaid. Wow. So the Shivs is a gang. And was I a member? Maybe. Tragedy on the something street. Several people have died in a building collapse, including respected Warsaw entrepreneur Stanislav Shulski. No one seems to know the cause of the accident, defective construction of a building, or deliberate attack. All we know is that it could not have been foreseen. Shock and awe. The tenement house was inhabited by 4 families. 3 of them are now in mourning after losing their loved ones. The Bogoslavskis lost their children. Mr. and Mrs. Grodecki lost their lives. And František Konekwalski, the owner of a pram and linen factory warehouse, perished in the collapse. The case is being investigated by the police, while residents were advised caution when walking on city streets. So, I think we're going to dance with some Cossacks.
You guys again. You shitheads better have a good excuse, because I was right in the middle of an incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today we're practicing unboxing on you. Some
feathers, a beak. I know you. You're... I can't remember now.
Fucked up.
Another
today, you'll regret it. Today I've got the Demon Master on my
critter.
side. Show these cretins, Victor.
Let's see, a 41, a 39, and a 43. Yeah, might as well oh, he's got invuln. He restores 4 hit points every round. Attack with Upir to disable. Attack with Bukovac to disable on that one. So, we'll attack. Let's get rid of him first, I think. All right, Upir is with me. Let's see, who's up first? Wounding Blade. Him, huh? And the right hook. Is that from my friend? I guess that's from Alberici or whatever his name was. Wow, these guys actually hit pretty goddamn hard. All right, gonna give him a quick attack. Have Upir disable his trait. And we'll go to Bukovac. Oh, I don't even know what Veles can do. Bukovac. Hopefully he'll take this guy out. Yeah, that hurt a little. Okay. Next attack is the Wounding Blade again. Bukovac is next. I think Bukovac was going to take him out. That's my friend. Let's see. If we hit him with a quick attack, now we'll hit him with a quick attack. Get him, Bukovac! Alright, next up is my friend's gonna bop him for some. I want to get Upir. To hit him, which should give me a big heal. While I will try and interrupt this guy's attack. Well, I think he's almost down. I'm almost down. Hopefully I get a nice big heal here. Defensive switch. Then right hook. Yeah, he's almost taken care of. Let's see if we go with him. We've got about a 1 in 4 chance of finishing him off. All right, I should get my heal now. There's my heal. Oh, delicious. Ah, that's right. I needed Bukovac to remove his fortification. Well, theoretically, he's gonna finish him off. Alright, and now my friend should take him out. Yep. And I got a heal out of it too. Not so fast. Delay or interrupt the actions of 50 attackers.
You'll never let me down. This is the best way to start an evening at Niedzic's bar.
If we're to have fun, let's do it right. A round for everyone.
Cossacks
never die, right? Here, Polish, pure,
Aborici.
the mother of all libations. Enjoy it! Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
So, are we quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
Don't be so sly, Victor. We're not squared up, yet. That burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
Good riddance. Well, what do you say, Victor?
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit. I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a salutor here.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now.
Demon is good publicity.
Good publicity.
Okay.
Hey everybody! From this day forth, the London bar will be known as the Demon's Den. Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Alberici is a little bit
Listen,
weird.
You keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go! I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
Autosave, there we go. Bastards of the Night find the person with the flaw the salutor is interested in. Well, we've got menu. Kastilyanska restaurant. Borscht or broth, fruit soup, potage with crayfish, goose and jelly, young... we'd seen this one before. Portioned caviar and snacks. Bullet hole, a hole in the wall with a bullet stuck in it. My first expectation is to always find fear, doubt, or anger behind a bullet. After all, who shoots just like that? Treating it as some sort of game. Exactly the kind of person who fired this bullet lightheartedly, seeing the weapon only as a tool of enjoyment. That doesn't seem safe to me. More music. Scott Joplin, Maple Leaf Rag. Everybody do the Michigan rag. Okay, that was the Michigan rag. To the eyes, poem. To the eyes, your eyes are filled with shades of my memories. Close them and look there, far ahead. Do you see, sunrise? The day's herald? No. For you, the night is eternal. Yes. I see you, lipless with hair as long as the past. You are a body warm in my memory. You rot, yet violets spring from you. I pluck them and give myself to your embrace. I feed on nothing, nothing I affirm, and I wait. I wait. No epiphany comes. The spearheads of your eyes are hollow. I search for a gaze, but only one eye in hand, definite stare. Warsaw, 1904. Broken window with planks where the glass used to be. Fragments of human tissue can still be found nearby. Some man flew through this window, leaving behind the memory of his bleeding body. Someone grabbed him by the tails and pushed him without much force or precision, rather spurred by adrenaline. Funny photo. Here. We finally look like ourselves, laughing school kids, constantly in search of a new brawl. Nice of Alberici to keep it. That's another level, another thaumaturgy point. A sturdy hunting knife, engraved with the initials A.N. Carries the memory of poetry being recited in different situations, whether while picking dirt from under one's nails or mutilating someone's face. The blood-stained blade must be a good source of inspiration. From the wooden inlaid handle protrudes a long, sharp pommel that has tasted blood and stripped people of small body parts more than once. The knife is a bloodthirsty beast that demands to be fed. Alberici, he's a kind fellow, obviously. Let's see, we've got 2 points. Let's see, that'd give us a couple more health. That's a debilitating wound. That gives them 5 turns of suffering. The dot. Speeds up my next action by 1 round for perfect planning. I'm going to hold on until we get whatever the salutor in here is. Nothing over there. Something was here. A wooden pole with traces of knife throwing, drops of blood seeped deep into the wood, preserving the memory of a severed human ear. The hand that threw the knife had a clear target, an ear cut off in frenzy with a smile by a mind deaf to any afterthought. Individual splinters still remember the cold steel of the blade, which was guided by a heart marked with competitiveness. It had no precision, only stupidity, fueled by the desire to win. Trace is familiar, a reckless man.
Yes, sir.
Dirty rag, an ordinary dirty rag soaked with blood. The cloth is stained with fresh blood, the ultimate blood, that which flows from a fatal wound. Carelessly put away, it is the last reminder of a recent brawl with a tragic ending. The London bar couldn't belong to anyone else. It perfectly represents Aborici's nature. The parties here often get out of control and end badly or even tragically for those involved. This place smells of blood, stupidity, and foolhardiness, all soaked in alcohol. Well, I call that fun. Not really. Well, we've got one there. We've got something here to read. On the labor movement and its leaders, the labor movement is growing strong. Its impact can be seen not just in large cities. We could now argue that workers across cities, towns, and villages all unite in common struggle for a better future. And it is no surprise the movement is growing as it has such charismatic leaders. Let us mention the irreplaceable Rosa Luxemburg or Marcin Kasperzak. These people possess a magical kind of magnetism. Just listen to them, and you'll be raring to go. What is their secret? I'll not hesitate to answer. The purity of their ideals. They're purple. Purple? They may be purple. The people who serve their country earnestly, and we should all follow their example. Nitschik. And my friend.
Vodka,
Salvatore.
extreme opinions, violence. That giant bird must enjoy it, and I'm sure it also stirs up the chaos.
Victor, time for penalty drinks.
Feathers, a beak, those eyes. Who are you? I can't focus.
Don't make me come over there!
Do I know someone with mood swings, a tendency for bravado, and a weakness for booze?
Aborici? Seems logical.
Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
Well, well. How did you get your hands on all this?
I worked my ass off for years. I found myself in shitty positions. Sometimes I had to make people disappear. Pop wouldn't have been proud of me. Maybe it's a good thing he didn't live to see it. But then I'd have to kill you.
Your father was a good man, and didn't deserve for that to happen to him. I'm sorry.
That's true. However, we're alive. We're in the here and now, and that's the most important thing. And what a life it is, eh? Whether with your head in the clouds, or a knife at your throat, once eating ribs at Matzlov's, another buried in one's breasts. Moment, stay a while, linger. But before long, you're running flat out. Someone, whap, nabs you by the coat. But here I am. Every time I'm reborn like a fucking phoenix from the ashes.
What is this bullshit about it?
Victor. What I've been through belongs to me. Now I'm the king. Tell me, what else is going on?
Aborici will remember this.
I've had a look around and some things caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the Salutar.
Well then, shoot!
Did anybody die from this bullet that got stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual. Look how helpful I am. Keep going.
I'm not sure I really would want to hang out here after all.
Who smashed your window?
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me. I'm at your service.
The bloody rag.
A bucket of dirty water and a blood-soaked rag. Whose blood is this?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
You like to go wild here, huh? Are you often the one who gets the whole crazy ball rolling?
You know I used to have a puppy. This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A stiff spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
I would agree.
What happened to the puppy?
He was called Romeo. He fell in love. One day he packed his bag and ran off with that bitch. I'm sure he started a family. He's raising his puppies and reminiscing. Yeah. My brave little guy.
Wow. Alberizi's
Well, what were we talking about?
a little weird.
You get a lot of stips here then?
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something looketh around. What do you call a lot? 3 a month on average, I'd say. Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver one day and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it, I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well then I'll ask you, is he an idiot or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead. I have to gather myself a little too.
Alberizi's really strange.
What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your
Lelek
goddamn
must be the
mind.
name of the Salutor.
The Salutor's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the beak, the feathers, the trill. He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, come on. Where Alberizi is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his floor is speaking for him.
Whoever's with us is with us, and whoever's against us, fuck 'em. Come on. I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of. Maybe your demon will be drinking vodka somewhere there, too.
I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. We have discovered the name of our next Salutor, Lelek. And he'll go here. We'll grab him, and we'll have a couple of points to spend. And we can see how far we can go. There's another entire raft of them. 4 more, and who knows, maybe more past. Don't know. And additional skills and points. But I'm going to call it here. I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. I have no idea how many of you are out there right now because of the death of my streaming software that, despite the fact that it crapped out on me, it has continued functioning, which is really weird. As Nodnock says, Senegal, yeah, there's absolutely no one there. Thank you, Senegal, for telling me that no one is there. I'm relieved. As Nodnox called it, zombie software, and it's still sitting there with a choose when to restart OK box. I'll be clicking that when I finish up. So, again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying the Thaumaturge. I still am. It's a strange little game. I lost a fight tonight and had to replay it. That was a first. So, I think that's going to, pardon me, do it. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe. No idea in Asia. For more of the Thaumaturge. Also note that for any Europeans, we have just hit daylight savings time, which is why we would have started, I think, an hour earlier for you. So keep that in mind when I say 5 p.m. Pacific. It's an hour earlier, I think earlier. Yeah, it'll feel like an hour earlier if you didn't just hit daylight savings time. And that happened this morning at 2 a.m., which became actually 1 a.m. became 2 a.m., I think. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time. Again, thanks guys for hanging out. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Hope the rest of your Sunday night goes great. And as always, I try to set an achievable goal for the people who are watching. I hope your upcoming week, starting on a Monday, doesn't suck. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great time, great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys. And it won't let me close down the regular wave, so I'm killing